We just had the interpreter come in, and this is kind of a sensitive part of the for him to be hearing, because it would definitely cause him problems. You were saying?
I was saying, do I like being here? No, I don't. I don't hate the people. I don't like them. Like, I don't like being around them. I don't like their culture, how touchy-feel they are on me, kissing me, like stuffs like that. It's not something like I enjoy doing here. But as part of my job, and like I knew my job description before I accepted it, and I did have the chance to not do it, is to make these people like me, and to portray the image that I do like them. And for the reasons that I explained earlier, I mean, if they dislike me, they won't come to me for their problems. If they do have like intelligence on something, they won't feel like open to pass that to me. And
but they have strong feelings toward you.
They absolutely love me, which you'd think I'd do what I could to make them not, but like it just makes my job that much easier that they do like me. I can't walk around the station without IPs like running towards me, just wanting to hold my hand or give me a kiss on the cheek, or you know, and it's just like painful. I totally hate it.
So when they reach out to hold your hand, you comply, or?
I do. I'll reach towards them, and it's that whole culturally sensitive thing, like the training I had, and I just prepared for it. But do I like it? Like no, but it's my job, and I put myself in that position to where like I had a chance to get out, and I was like I thought I could really do well here, which I did. I mean, if you walk around the station, ask anybody about me, they all absolutely adore me and love me. I had a chance to get out of it, but I thought, like the next guy in line, I was like, I think I could really do a better job than him. Like, it's my job. Why not do it? Why like screw some guy else into doing it? Or why like run away from it when I know I could be good at this and be good at what I'm doing here and really help out like the type of war we're fighting right now, just that much more.
This is the war is boiled down to.
It is like this is the type of war, like supporting the IPs, winning the populace. You want the people, the IPs, the Iraqi police, like they live here in the city, they're locals, making them like Americans, and I felt that like I could really like impose my will to like make them like me, and
it must work because they're under the impression that you really enjoy their company.
They do, and you've seen out there, like when we were out there walking around, they'll come up and like I'm all smiles to them. I let them hold my hand if they want to give me a kiss in the cheek, like I let them.
Now I was there when we were sitting on the sandbag wall. One of them wrapped his arm around your upper leg.
Under my leg, came around under my leg and wrapped his arm. And
back in the States, he would probably.
Yeah, I mean that's grounds for hitting some guy like back in the States. I mean it's just weird, but it's not around here. And like you see me, like I didn't freak out. I didn't make any sudden movements. I just like looked at him, asked him how he was doing, like, oh, how you doing? Hi, and like, no, I don't like that. I don't like being like touched and groped by other guys. So it was very, very high stress being here.
Not having any personal space. I guess
personal space was very rough. Just the only personal space I had was back in the room. It was the only place
back in the
marine room where we stayed and slept. It was the only place where the IPs weren't actually allowed to like come into. The only problem with that, like me being in my position, like the Bravo, I can't do my job efficiently, like just sitting there in the room. Like I just sleep in there, and like the rest of the day, I have to be all out in the station. I have to be engaging them. I have to be supervising my Marines. And the way we're integrated, there's IPs like everywhere, all over through it. And like I was telling you, I had quite a like a slump. I had.
That was at the 5-month point, right?
5-month point, like
and
I was saying.
7-month deployment, right?
7-month deployment, like I was telling you, for like, let's say Ramadi 1, like the kinetic type environment, like 7 months, I was saying like the way it's just surprising how much you get used to things, and like a bomb exploded next to you, like, you just shrug it off. Like, you just get used to it, and like 7 months, like you're ready to go home. It's like you can deal with it. Like here, maybe just for me, like being like a separate person than what I actually am and pretending to be somebody, when I hit that 5-month mark, I was just completely done. Like I didn't want anything to do with these guys. Knowing that like I might snap on one of them, I might like lose face, like not being able like to portray that image that I like him. I had kind of like a bad week or so, where maybe 2 weeks, where I'd spend more time in the room. I wouldn't go out into the station. I'd sleep in, not like actually sleeping, but I'd just lay in my rack and be like, man, I do not want to go see these guys. I don't want to have anything to do with them. And what actually ended up pulling me out of that is I pretty much like, hey, you need to, what actually pulled out of it was the junior Marines. Like, me being the most senior guy here, I was setting a horrible example for them. And for them, like, I was also I have to sell the coin fight to them, which I do agree with. Like,
that's the acronym for the counterinsurgency.
Counterinsurgency, yes. It's part of my job to sell how well the coin fight's going. They don't understand that. Like, this is their first deployment. They joined the Marine Corps to see like to go kill somebody, like get in fights, get in firefights, blow shit up, stuff like that. They don't understand like why we're doing what we're doing. Like, I do. I've seen both type of fights. I know this is the way to go, and that's why I'm so dedicated to it and doing what I do. But like I said, that 5-month point, I had about 2 weeks where I would just sleep in. I wouldn't want to go walk around the station just because I knew, like I said, the IPs love me. I can't just take like force, like the second I walk out that door to the second I go to sleep, there's IPs around me asking me for stuff, wanting favors, just wanting to spend time with me. Like, come sit down and sit with us. I learned a lot of Arabic, so I could speak semi fluently. I could understand them. Conveying a message to them was more difficult, but picking up on key words, if they spoke fluently to me, I could understand what they were saying, and then I could speak like keywords back to them, and they could get the message. So I learned quite a bit of Arabic, and I could talk with them without a terp, so they just want to sit down and talk with me. And 5 months, I had enough of it. And like I said, what pulled me out of it was I pretty much told myself, I was like, you got to quit being like a whiny little, you got to quit being a bitch about it, like a whiny little baby, and just pull yourself together. Like, it's 2 more months. Look, what kind of example are you setting for these junior guys?
And that was the real reason you.
And that was the real reason, was for these junior guys. I know like I'll be leaving the unit soon. They're going to be taking over.